So I'm recording this video before I've done the episodes today, but this is going to be a short update video on the channel, what you could expect the next 3 months probably to maybe more. So I am waiting for somebody to record their lines for collaboration. I have a collaboration lined up with a bigger creator. They're not that much bigger. I mean, they're a lot bigger than me, but they're not huge or anything. But still very big, and I'm very grateful to be doing a collaboration with them. It's going to be a two-part audio. Part one's going to be on their channel, and part two is going to be on mine. It's going to be a female-centered, like women-centered, very relatable audio to a woman, to a girl, and it's kind of wholesome, kind of funny. And then what else I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be recording a lot more comfort and reverse comfort audios, because they might not pull the most numbers or whatever, but I do like making them. And then for the werewolf part and the vampire fantasy part, I am gonna record a couple of standalone ones, but I am working like really rough in the work still. A really huge, a really big series that is probably at least 10, but probably 20 to 30 parts. That is going to be a big storyline with hopefully this same person that's going to collaborate on the one small project is going to collaborate also on the bigger one, on this one, and voice a couple of people there. And maybe if I'm lucky, I know some other people that have channels and may be able to do a couple of lines in the later stages of that series. So it's gonna be a multi episodes, multi perspective series of a fantasy werewolf world. Kind of, I could weave in the series I have already made, so I can probably do that just to make it a bit more cohesive on my channel, in terms of that once you watch one fantasy episode, it's all interlinked, and there's not gonna be any like, oh, this isn't in your other series, the kind of, oh, this element is different of the world building. So I've kept it consistent so far with what I want to do, so I could, and probably am going to, intertwine the existing series with the really big one, the really serious series. Also, I don't own a Discord, but I am a part of a smaller, cozy Discord where I do know the owner and have a decent bit of say in case anybody wants to like join or get a link to an invite link to that Discord, and maybe they want to join a small cozy community that is, toxic free, super friendly, not political at all. It's just a wholesome server where you can talk about your day. Right now it's kind of calm, but people are just busy. So if you want like to join that, I could send an invite link or put an invite link in my description for my next few videos. And besides that, I don't think there's much more to say. I'm just busy with school, but not super busy. And I have recently cut back on my working out because I don't know, I just don't feel it anymore. But a lot of my audios are centered around that because it is so close to my heart. In case anybody's wondering, some of my next comfort videos might be about that. So, reverse comfort. So that's the update for the next few months of what I'm gonna be posting. I'm gonna try and get better at using sound effects and kind of maybe doing some editing. Although I don't think it's needed, I would really love your input on the sound effects, the quality. I'm also gonna try to use less helper words, which I've used quite a bit in this little snippet already of like the and this and stuff like that, which it's very difficult because English is not my first language. So to get past the 5 minute mark sometimes is hard, and I can push it to 7 or 9, but I really start to not know what to say unless I made a video in my head, thought of certain things and topics to mention. Usually I do it at school or in my bed and think of stuff. So I'm gonna try and make longer audios. Maybe, let's say I do 2 recordings. One part is gonna be 5 minutes and the other part is gonna be like 7 minutes or something, and I stick those two together to make a longer video for you. That's all. Yeah, that's all for today. So that's the update video of my channel. I am still planning on making videos and doing all that. I still have some in reserve in case I ever get busy. Although this week I'm probably gonna upload a few more. I'm gonna upload a couple more videos, 2 more. I'm trying to hit 3 videos a week and record between 3 and 4. So that's the schedule for right now. That's it. Have an amazing day. Thank you so much for listening. And I'm gonna record the next few videos right now. Bye.